Hold on just a second, y'all. Okay, what is up, everybody? It is your boy Razorback Swore, and welcome you back to another prediction video. Today we are going to be doing the Auburn Tigers. Auburn is coming off of a 6-7 season. 6-7 season, the first year under Hugh Freeze. Can they improve that record here in 2024? Well, we're going to take a look at the schedule here. Looks to be like a pretty decent SEC schedule. Kind of a little tough. I do think they start off with a win over Alabama A&M, one of those FCS opponents. I think Auburn will win that game easily to start off 1-0. Then you get California at home. Auburn went on the road in California last year and barely beat them 14-10, but this one is at home, and Auburn's got a much better offensive roster this year, so I think Auburn can do much better here, and I think they take the win, and I got them starting off 2-0. Then they get New Mexico at home. I really don't expect much from the Lobos to beat Auburn, so I got Auburn winning that game going 3-0. Then they get Arkansas at home. Their first SEC conference game is against Arkansas. The Razorbacks coming off of a 4-8 season, a terrible season. Auburn went to Fayetteville last year and whooped them 48-10 in their own home place. Auburn's got them at home this year, and Arkansas, well, they're a little bit of a mystery team. They could be 9-3 or 8-4, but they could also go 3-9 or 4-8. But since it's at home, Auburn, I don't think Arkansas is going to match up with Auburn with their offense. I think Auburn gets the win and goes 4-0. Then they get Oklahoma at home. The Sooners come into town. I like this. Oklahoma comes into this game their first year in the SEC. And Auburn's got them at home. Oklahoma could be in for a rude awakening in the SEC. So, but I think so. I think Auburn will beat Oklahoma at home, and they will move to 5-0 on the year. So, and this looks like a really good start so far. 5-0, looking like a pretty good start so far. Auburn's off to a pretty good start with a 5-0 record, but then the toughness comes. They go on the road at Georgia. And Georgia's probably going to be one of the best teams in the nation last year, and I just don't. Auburn did play them close last year, but going on the road, I just don't see them keeping up with Georgia on the road. I think Auburn loses that game, goes to 5-1. Then they get Missouri on the road. Missouri will be one of the great teams in college football next year. I just don't see Missouri winning. I just don't see Auburn going on the road and beating Missouri at that place. So I got Auburn losing 2 straight to go 4-2. Then they get to Kentucky on the road. I really don't know what this Kentucky team will look like. So since it's on the road, I mean, we don't know. I mean, they could be like a little bit of an average, another 7-5 average team. But since this is on the road, I think Auburn will lose this one to go 4-3. But the good news is they get Vanderbilt at home. 5-3. They get Vandy at home, and I do expect them to beat Vanderbilt is going to come in. They do get Diego Pavielia, but really, what's their expect for this Auburn team? Losing Will Shipley to Colorado. I think Auburn's going to get I think Auburn's going to beat Vandy at home. That will get them to 6-3, making a bowl game. Then they get Louisiana Monroe. I think Louisiana Monroe coming to this game, they're not really that much of a good team. So I got Auburn beating Louisiana Monroe. I think Auburn should take care of Louisiana Monroe pretty easily. In fact, every SEC team should take care of Louisiana Monroe pretty easily. Unless you're Arkansas. That's a joke, guys. That's a joke. Sorry, Arkansas fans. Don't get to me. It was only a joke. But anyway, moving on. Auburn's at a 6-3 record. They get Texas A&M at home. The Aggies coming to Auburn, and this could be a maker. Mike Elko coming in as his first year head coach. Connor Wegman is coming back, so we don't know what to expect, Jeff, in this game. And I think A&M's, and I think But I'm going to go with a prediction. I think A&M's going to come on the road and defeat Auburn. I think the A&M Auburn matchup, I think that's a 50-50 matchup. I think that matchup could go either way, but I'm going A&M side on that. Then they get Alabama on the road. I mean, look, even if you are losing Nick Saban, I don't think you can beat Alabama on the road. I think Alabama could be a solid team next year. They won't be the team that they were, but they will be solid next year. I don't think Auburn's on the level with Alabama. Not just yet. I just don't think. So I got them losing that game. And I got the Auburn Tigers finishing off the season finishing with a 7-5 and a 3-5 record in the SEC. So I do have Auburn improving their record to 7 wins and 5 losses. I do have them improving one up there and having a winning record. Now, this is an Auburn team that could be a dark horse contender this year. Auburn could. I need to counter my words here. Okay, Auburn could potentially be one of those great teams that could be a great team. Go 10-2, 11-1 with Hugh Freeze as head coach. You never know. You never know what to expect. Hugh Freeze win with Ole Miss first year. Here, Hugh Freeze kind of struggled with Auburn, with Ole Miss in his first year. So, second year, it all turned around. So, maybe Auburn could be one of those tough teams that could be really tough, and they could be a real good team. But I don't think it'll happen. I think this team is on the rise. There's a lot of growing pains to do, but I think this Auburn team, I got the Auburn Tigers in 2024 finishing off the season at 7-5. But the future is bright for Auburn football under Hugh Freeze.